Hello everyone and welcome to Sharp Dress Gaming, and today we're back with some more Pokemon VGC 2017 here on the Battle Spot ladder. We're back once again with one of my favorite teams within recent memory, the Xurkitree team with the Grassy Seed, followed by Tapu Bulu, Alolan Ninetales, Metagross, Gyarados, and Garchomp. Now last time we did have a little bit of computer problems. My computer hasn't crashed all day, so either that means it's due for one or it's not going to happen. So I might stop in between battles just to make sure that nothing goes wrong, and that also cuts out some of that time where we're looking for somebody. So if I have something to say, I'll keep talking, otherwise I'll just cut out. But yeah, back in once again, why does that, with this team. The Alolan Ninetales is the only thing I'm not 100% on this team. Either I would get rid of the Alolan Ninetales for something with a little better speed control, other than Icy Wind, or I would get Blizzard on this thing, or even Ice Beam, because I just never I never use it. I've been using Gyarados as my offensive Ice type because it does have Ice Fang. So I don't know. I think just using the Ninetales better would be good. But we're starting off today's episode at 1622, so we're looking pretty clean. Pretty clean with this team. If you guys do have suggestions for teams I can use for VGC 2017, be sure to leave them in the comment section below. I'm going to try my best to get a new team for next week. 1844, we're just going up against 1800s with this team, but I didn't get a chance to make one this past weekend. Hopefully I'll get one for this weekend. But we see Braviary, Tapu Fini, Arcanine, Garchomp, Celesteela, and Togedemaru. So I do like Xurkitree. Obviously there's the Togedemaru, and there's the Braviary to stop the Gyarados. Excuse me. I think he does lead Togedemaru. It's just what he leads next to it is going to be the problem. I could go Garchomp. I think Garchomp's going to be a pretty good lead here. The only thing it doesn't like is that Tapu Fini. So I could even go Bulu. I could even set Bulu next to Garchomp. Or I could set Zerk. I'm going to set Xurkitree next to it. I'm going to put Bulu in the back. And then Gyarados. I like that. I like that. We do have to make sure that Xurkitree doesn't faint before Tapu Fini or Celesteela are gone. What? We have to make sure there's no Tapu Fini or Celesteela around anymore before the Xurkitree goes down, because that's really our only thing to hit those two. I mean, we have Bulu for Fini, but so Celesteela is really the only one we have to worry about. It's going to be Togedemaru Celesteela, so that's actually pretty good for Garchomp. Garchomp, Zerk. We don't see an air balloon from that Togedemaru. So Togedemaru definitely goes for some sort of fake out, probably onto Garchomp. I'm just going to tail glow up with the Xurkitree, because if we can start getting +3 Dazzling Gleams off, we'd be looking clean. So we get the protect off of the Garchomp. No fake out there. Togedemaru does fake out. Actually fakes out the Xurkitree. I could have just Z-moved that Togedemaru and KO'd it. We're going to see Heavy Slam into the Garchomp this time. I just don't want to waste my Z move, you know? Garchomp would be switching out first, if anything. But, like, Celesteela is going to be the only thing hurting Garchomp. I could protect Xurkitree, go for Earthquake here. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to protect Xurkitree, go for Earthquake. Togedemaru most likely goes for Spiky Shield. It didn't, though, it appears. Yeah, it didn't. What'd Togedemaru do? It's dead. Unless it has Focus Sash. Wow, that's crazy. He just let me KO his Togedemaru here. It is Focus Sash. Maybe he encored me? I crit him, it didn't matter though, because ×4 super effective. Poison Jab onto Xurkitree. He really does not like that Xurkitree. Well, this just means I Dragon Claw Togedemaru. If he decides to Spiky Shield, that's fine. And I just Tail Glow up with Xurkitree. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy to me. that he was just going to let me do that. There's the spiky shield. I was kind of expecting that at this point, but... So that's going to hurt a little bitski. And then Heavy Slam's going to hurt too. But it's not going to KO me. And I get a tail glow up with my circuitry. So this next turn I can just Dragon Claw into the Togedemaru again and Thunderbolt. That won't KO me. I like it. I like it a lot. We do see leftovers on the Circuitry. That's fine. We're +3 with, or not Circuitry, Celesteela. We're +3 with Circuitry. So he can't stay in here with Togedemaru. I Dragon Claw that slot. And then I Thunderbolt the Celesteela. Doesn't have really any switches. I think he has Garchomp, right? He has Garchomp. Celesteela does protect here. But I get the Dragon Claw off into the Togedemaru, so... yeah. That KOs. Cheap, cheap! And Thunderbolt won't do anything into the opposing Celesteela. Celesteela. Get his leftovers recovery. The only thing that can come in here that really threatens Circuitry is going to be the opposing Garchomp. It's going to be the opposing Garchomp. But here I just go for my Tectonic Rage and protect my Zerk. If he Tectonic Rages here, we'll be fine. If he outspeeds me and gets an Earthquake off, then my Garchomp goes down. Okay, Circuitry protects. No protect from the Garchomp. The opposing Garchomp goes for Dragon Claw. Darn it. And we aren't going to live that, unfortunately. We do get some rough skin damage. And Garchomp's going to faint. Then the opposing Celesteela does some random Heavy Slam. So we lose the speed tie, or it's choiced. If it's choiced, we're looking good. If not, then he can still Tectonic Rage us, which is bad. Do I need to keep my +3 on my Circuitry? I'm just going to bring in Gyarados, sorry. I'm just going to bring in Gyarados. So we get the -1 on the Garchomp. And then I'm going to switch Gyarados for Bulu. And Dazzling Gleam. This way, if he's Earthquaking, we'll live it. And we have a pretty good chance of living a Tectonic Rage too when he's -1 and I get a +1 in defense. It's not 100% guaranteed, which is unfortunate. But, you know. Okay, he's going to withdraw Garchomp into Braviary. That wouldn't have saved you from an Ice Fang or possible Dragon Dance if that's what I wanted to do. Tapu Bulu gets to come out here, though. So that's going to help us with terrains. And then a +3 Dazzling Gleam Braviary is not going to enjoy. Even Celesteela won't like it too much. I mean, it's going to take it better, obviously, than the Braviary will, but... yeah. Yep. And Celesteela does set up the Leech Seed. Get our HP restored. Celesteela will also restore some HP. And then get some Leech Seed recovery. Which is unfortunate. But what I do here... I don't think he needs a Tailwind. So I'm going to protect my Tapu Bulu, and I'm going to go for another Dazzling Gleam. I'll protect Tapu Bulu, go for another Dazzling Gleam. He does protect the Braviary, so I could have Thunderbolted the Celesteela here, but... I was kind of expecting Garchomp to come in there, but then again, he really didn't have a reason to. I don't know. Dazzling Gleam won't KO anything, unfortunately. I will put more damage on the Celesteela, which is helpful. And Heavy Slam actually went after Circuitry with that. He is -1, and I have +1 defense, and I resist. This Leech Seed's starting to get annoying. The Leech Seed is starting to get annoying. I think I just keep Dazzling Gleaming here. Leaving the Zergatry alive this long, I don't enjoy. You know what you do. Bloom Doom Zergatry, Thunderbolt Zergatry. If he switches into Garchomp, okay, he's moved with the Braviary. So that means most likely KOing my Bulu here, which is fine. Okay, so there's no Tectonic Rage on Garchomp. That's perfect, actually. Supersonic Sky Strike comes out from the Braviary. It's going to be hitting my poor Tapu Bulu, which does KO, because it is a Z move. And Thunderbolt into the Celesteela, which is going to KO it. So that'll stop Leech Seed recovery for a turn, which is nice. Get the special attack increase. So the problem will now become that Braviary is going to be +1 because Gyarados comes in to Intimidate and Defiant activates. It does help with the Garchomp, which I definitely think is Choice Scarf now. I definitely think that's Choice Scarf now. So what I'm actually going to do is Waterfall the Braviary. And I'm going to protect Zergatry this turn. I should have checked terrain turns. Can you show me so I can know that I made a mistake ahead of time? Okay, I got 2 turns of terrain still, so we should be fine in that regards. Okay, Garchomp's going for Rock Slides, which is good. Because that makes it almost ineffective to Zergatry. It's just if he flinches my Gyarados here. He did flinch the Gyarados. He did Superpower Zergatry, though. Which is helpful. So he's got Superpower, probably Brave Bird, Return, or Superpower, Brave Bird, Protect, and Tailwind is possibly that Braviary move. Because he would have went for a normal type move on a Zergatry. He wouldn't have gone for a non-stab Superpower. So, Rock Slide miss? Nope. It's going to connect with both. As long as it doesn't flinch Gyarados, we're fine. As long as it doesn't flinch Gyarados, we're fine. Of course. Of course! He flinches Gyarados twice. Gyarados would have been able to KO the Braviary there. That's so dumb. That is incredibly dumb. Because now we lose. We would have won had we not flinched. Because I waterfalled that Braviary 2 different turns, and it would have KO'd Braviary, and then Zergatry would have KO'd the Garchomp. That's so stupid. That's actually dumb. Now we just lose because of that. And you can't miss a Rock Slide either, apparently. Such garbage. Well, we get flinched out of game 1. We definitely had that one. But we got flinched. So, what can you do? What can you do? I have nothing to say there. Alright, we're going to find another opponent. I'm going to pause the recording so that we don't lose it. Alright guys, so a few things. Turns out it is a good idea we stopped the video because my computer blue screened not once but twice during the time I was away. I did finish a battle and it was kind of okay that it didn't go through because it was pretty solid. I might tack it on to the end of this one just so you guys can see it. But also I was using the wrong layout. You guys probably saw the VGC 2018. You're like, what's going on? Now we're back to 2017's layout. So we're going to get another battle here. And I think the battle I had off screen I'll use as my third battle for today. But we're sitting at 1634 now. 1634, and we'll get the last battle for today, and hopefully we won't blue screen because that would be upsetting. Because like I went through an entire thing for VGC 2018 and it didn't work. Or it worked. I guess it's just 2017 it doesn't like. It's like nah, I'm done with 2017. It just restarts itself. It's just rather annoying. It's just the worst. Hopefully we can find a third person because I should have just started this process before I started the recording, But I wanted to be able to explain what was happening off screen as well. Can we find a third person, please? Por favor. Por favor. Maybe no. Maybe no. Alright, we're going to come back in once we do find somebody, guys. Alright, we're coming back, and we have a 1492 rated player, so we're going to see how this works out. It is the... What, this team gets second or first? This team got first. Crocodile team got first. So this is the world's team currently. You can see the QR code as well. So we have Crocodile, Whimsicott, Tapu Fini, Alolan Marowak, Celesteela, and Tapu Koko. Don't know. I don't know why I needed to scrape my nose there. We are going to bring Garchomp. What does Garchomp not want to go up against? Whimsicott and Fini, I guess. So we'll bring Bulu sitting next to him just to change the terrains. Not that that's a great option. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go Gyarados, Garchomp, Bulu, Zerk. Should we set Zerk next to Garchomp? I don't know. It's kind of a toss-up just because the Fini can get so well protected from the Marowak. I don't know. We'll see how this turns out. It's a scary team, obviously. It won Worlds, so it's just whoever is piloting it. Let's see if they know what they're doing. They might still be in the figuring out stage because they are at 1492, but never underestimate. Never underestimate. Let's see what they lead with. I lead Garchomp Gyarados. Garchomp Gyarados. Tapu Koko, Alolan Marowak. This is perfect for me, actually. I get the attack drop in these two, plus I can just Earthquake straight off the bat. Obviously, there is that Tapu Koko, which I might have to worry about. But he's not going to go for an Electro-type move here onto Gyarados. I'm pretty sure he won't, at least. So I should be able to Earthquake here. And then even if he does KO Garchomp with like a Choice Specs Dazzling Gleam, I'm going to go for the Dragon Dance with Gyarados, because the next turn will outspeed the Tapu Koko and we just KO it. Or the Marowak, depending on what we want to do here. This way it covers whatever attack Tapu Koko wants to go for. Because Marowak shouldn't be able to KO my Gyarados. Plus I pretty much scare out the Marowak. It can't really do anything here, especially at -1. Which is good and bad at the same time, because I would like to get rid of the Marowak as soon as possible, so my Xurkitree doesn't have to worry about it later. And also my Tapu Bulu. Yeah, he's going to withdraw the Marowak, which allows him to go for Thunderbolt if he really wants to. Whimsicott's going to come in, which I don't enjoy. Tapu Koko actually just protects here. That's fine. That's honestly fine. Because I get to go for Earthquake with Garchomp, which is going to put a little bit of damage onto the Whimsicott. So it's not Choice Tapu Koko. Is it Z-Move Tapu Koko? It might be Z-Move. And then Gyarados gets a Dragon Dance up, which allows me to outspeed the Tapu Koko. So I'm going to Poison Jab the Whimsicott here, and I will just straight Waterfall the Tapu Koko. The Whimsicott has to decide what it wants to do here. Going to actually withdraw Tapu Koko for Celesteela, who'll be taking a +1 Waterfall. We're going to see the Z move come out from... Oh, the Whimsicott's going to KO my Gyarados. I'm like, does he know that it changes the electricity and it won't hurt my Garchomp? But yeah, he's just going to KO Gyarados, which is fine. Which is fine. Yep, he went after Gyarados. That's okay. We'll lose Gyarados, unfortunately, but we also get to KO this Whimsicott, which is one of the bigger problems. So Gyarados faints. Gyarados. And Poison Jab comes out from Garchomp, which will KO the Whimsicott. Perfect. Well, not perfect. We could have gotten through that turn with saving our Gyarados. I don't know if that Protect would have even saved him, though. But now I bring in Xurkitree, because it immediately threatens the Celesteela. And Tapu Koko comes in. That's fine by me. That's fine by me. Because now all I do is Tectonic Rage the Tapu Koko slot. And I Tail Glow with Xurkitree. No, I don't. I shouldn't need to Tail Glow in the terrain. I should be able to KO Celesteela if there's no terrain. This way, if he switches into Marowak, I just KO it. And we've already confirmed this isn't choiced, so Garchomp's going to live a Dazzling Gleam from it. So, not in a good position for the world's winning team. Because if Tapu Koko stays in, it's dead. If Marowak comes in for Tapu Koko, it's dead. If Marowak comes in for Celesteela, that'd be the only way he gets out of this with 2 Pokemon. Because Celesteela should faint. Okay, he's going to Dazzling Gleam. This is fine. Yep, Garchomp lives that. So is Life Orb Tapu Koko. And here comes the Tectonic Rage. So this will KO Tapu Koko. And again, in terrain we should KO Celesteela. Might be a roll. I'm not 100% on that. But it's going to take a ton of damage, whatever happens to it. KO on Tapu Koko. And then Thunderbolt comes out from Celesteela. And straight up KO the Celesteela. So yeah, that was, even losing Gyarados right away, we're still kind of out here. Because now the Marowak comes in. And this turn I'm going to protect my Garchomp. Because this way, if he protects, then I'm not Earthquaking myself, or Earthquaking my own Protect. And if he just attacks, then my Garchomp doesn't get KO'd. That's the big thing here. Dazzling Gleam comes out from Xurkitree. So it's a little bit baby damage to the Marowak. Shadow Bone is going to go in the Garchomp. I was going to say, the only thing that would be bad if he KO'd my Xurkitree here, which I don't think he'd be able to, because then my grassy terrain would go up, which wouldn't be good. So now I just Earthquake, protect my Xurkitree. Xurkitree protects. Does Marowak protect here? Nope. Earthquake should KO then. Woo! Nice, easy cleanup. Nice and easy cleanup. There it is. So, you know, this team can do the dirty. Like I said, we could have won that first one if we didn't get flinched, but unfortunately we did. So that's going to be today's episode, guys. I will tag on the other battle at the end of this one, because it was a pretty good battle, and I want you guys to see it. Unfortunately, no commentary. I don't know. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining us again. Leave suggestions for teams for future weeks down in the comment section below. Also, like and subscribe if you have not already. Otherwise, we'll see you guys next time. Stay sharp, everyone.